Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My dear students, how are you? I think you all are well by the grace of Allah. I am also well. However, I am Mohammad Milon Hussain, assistant teacher of City Central School and College Rajshahi. I am going to start a new class with you, and obviously with the students of class 7. And today's lesson is tense. In the bracket you see that past tense. That means in our previous class we have discussed about present tense. Students, today we shall discuss about tense, that means past tense. In our previous class we have discussed about present tense, so today's topic is tense but past tense. In my previous class I have discussed about the structure of tenses, and according to the structure I have given the examples, 3 examples in affirmative, negative or interrogative. So today I shall try my best to teach you the structure of tenses. So dear students, please take your khata and pens so that you can write down the structure. And you know that in our exam there is 3 marks on these topics. At first I shall have to write past indefinite tense, past indefinite tense. What is the structure of past indefinite tense? Subject plus V2 plus object, in the bracket did. We can use did in the form of negative or interrogative. Example here, he ate rice. Here he is subject, ate V2, and its simple present form is eat, and past participle form is eaten. Object here is rice. If I shall transform this sentence into negative, it will be he did not eat rice. He didn't eat rice. And if I want to write in the form of interrogative, did he eat rice? So mind it, if there is did, the form of the main verb will be present. The form of the main verb will be present. And here is also, you see, it, that means present form. Here there is no did, and that's why it is the structure of V2. So dear students, if you want to know the structure of past indefinite tense, you will have to say subject V2 object, and in the bracket did. And 3 examples: he ate rice, he didn't eat rice, did he eat rice. This is affirmative sentence, here is the negative sentence, and this is exclamatory sentence. And as we use didn't in the negative and did in the interrogative, in the bracket you say did. And if you use did, the main verb will be present. You have to remind it. Next we shall discuss about past continuous tense. Past continuous tense. Can anyone of you tell me what is past continuous tense? Yes, you obviously know it. Past continuous. Past continuous tense. Subject plus was oblique were plus verb plus ing plus object. Subject was were plus verb plus ing plus object. This is the structure of past continuous tense. Here example, I was writing. I was writing a sentence. a sentence on the board. I have not written it. I was writing a sentence. Okay, this is the affirmative form. I was not writing a sentence. I was not writing a sentence. And if I want to write it according to interrogative, was I writing a sentence? This is the examples of past continuous tense according to the structure. Here I subject, was, according to subject we know that the auxiliary verb should be inflected, and writing, here after was and were you put ing with the main verb writing a sentence. I was not writing a sentence. After was we see that there is no or not, that means it is the negative form. And was I writing a sentence? Was I writing a sentence? If the auxiliary form is before the subject, it is called interrogative sentence. Was I writing a sentence or wasn't I writing a sentence? This is the negative interrogative form. So dear students, I think it is clear for you that according to the past continuous tense the structure is right. Okay, the structure is right because subject I, was, and if there is no I, we were, they were. According to the subject, the main auxiliary verb or main verb is tensed. So it is right, and you guess it because you know. And I have, in my previous class I have taught you this structure, and now this is the revision class, and that's why it is very easy for you to know the sentence patterns. And now I want to discuss about past perfect tense. Past perfect tense, you know, there are two part of this sentence. The main part, I shall discuss here the main part, that means subject plus head plus V3 plus object. This is the main part, and another part will be subject plus V2 plus object, that means past form. Here it is the past perfect form, as we have to write after subject the head and V3. This is the main form of past perfect tense, and the another form in this sentence, subject V2 plus object, and there will be a conjunction before and after in the middle. Here it is the main form, subject head plus V3 plus object. If I want to write it according to the example, what it may be? He had done it, she had not made it, and had you called her, had you called her. But if anyone wants to put before or after, what may be it? Before, he had done it before you came. Here subject you, came, verb, there is no object. If anyone wants to do two things at a time, before and after one thing, the sentence pattern will be here. But if anyone wants to do anything with after, the main form will be past form. She made it after you had come. You had come. If you want to make the structure with before and after, and if there is no before and after, the sentence pattern will be as the previous sentence which I have written on the board. That means he had done it. He had done it. She had made it and had a call her. Yes, this is the main structure. And after that, I have to speak about past perfect continuous tense. Past perfect continuous tense. Past perfect continuous tense. Subject, structure, subject plus head plus been plus verb plus ing plus object plus since oblique for plus time. Example, he had been reading the book for an hour. He had been reading the book for an hour. She had not been helping me since morning. Had you been doing the sum for an hour? This is the interrogation and this is the negative and it is the affirmative form. So dear students, I think you all have understood the structures of 4 sentences, that means past indefinite tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense and past perfect continuous tense. Here subject, had, been, verb, ing, object. See it according to the example. He, this is the subject, had, been, read, main verb, read, and after that ing, the book, object, and for an hour, since, for and since, after for and since there is time. So I want to make finish of my lessons, and before going to finish my class, I have to give some homework so that it may be easy for you to guess all the structures and you can be a perfect man according to the tense, and you know that it is called the backbone of the grammar. So homework, make 2 sentences of each of the past tense. Make 2 sentences, make at least 2 sentences, at least 2 sentences of each of the past tense. That means past indefinite tense, 2 sentences on past indefinite, 2 sentences on past perfect, 2 sentences on past continuous and 2 sentences on past perfect continuous tense. Please do it and give it to your respective group of our WhatsApp. So dear students, this is the very crucial time for us, because this is the there is going the lockdown in our city because of the corona pandemic. So take care of yourselves and be a good man, so that you can be followed by the youngers and you are appreciated by the elders of your family, and please respect your father and mother because they are your best friend. Today I want to finish my class here, and I have to take your next class, and I shall meet with you with another topics. And till then, be happy and take care of your body and mind, and always be in your before the table, so that you know that student life is the sweet time of life, and that's why. So please students, I requested you always keep yourself updated and be with us so that you can go ahead. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.